I was recently contacted by the Environment Agency to ask if I was interested in getting involved in their License to Chill campaign. And as you know, I'm all for encouraging more people to take up the sport. So I had a little idea. I put a social media post up on our local page saying if anyone that's always wanted to try fishing out properly wanted to go for free. And a few days later, I brought someone. Was it a wave there? I didn't see a wave. It was like a... Let's try that again. So I brought someone. Hey! Let's go. Yes, in. Carp.
Get in there.
The reason for the social media post was so that I got someone completely random that's perhaps never fished before or hasn't for a very long time. I'd cover everything for them so there's no barriers or restrictions for the day. So fishing licenses covered, day tickets covered, all the equipment we're using today is mine. So all they had to do was turn up and fish with me and hopefully have a good time and chill out.
Morning, mate.
Morning.
I'm nearly with you. I've just put my beer order through, make sure the till's all right. I'm about ready to go. Look,
Nice to meet you too.
Okay?
Yeah, not too bad. And this is Steve, who you responded to my posts.
I did.
I think it wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. I've seen it on there, and I think it was after about an hour of being on there that I was straight on the jump straight into it.
It's great to see because obviously you told me why you wanted to get into fishing, which we'll get onto in this video. First and foremost, here's a rod ready to go.
Lovely.
Thank you very much as well. We've put some bait in some spots just in front of us, which I'm itching to get the rods out because there's already bubbling coming up. So
yeah,
the plan of attack today is start basic, is how I think most people should, is float, really basic setup. We've got maggots, see what we can get.
Okay.
And because it's nice and sunny, we're seeing lots of carp as well. So we try and get something a bit bigger today.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it?
I am. I can't wait. Let's get out there. Let's get going.
Let's do it. See if I can put these out in a cool way. Nope.
Wasn't a bad effort, I suppose.
Oh, these have not been out the shed in a while. I'll take the one with mould on.
Honestly, mate, I ain't worried about anything. You just... I'm all good.
Well, we certainly picked a lovely day for it.
We have. It's very warm. It's lovely.
Now, obviously, you told me, but what's your fishing background?
My dad, when I was a kid, he used to fish quite a lot, sort of match fishing, carp fishing, all sorts of fishing from what I can remember. But the last time I would have been with him was probably when I was 13, and I'd never sort of set any of the stuff up myself. It would already be pre-set up, and I would sort of just sit on the bank and see what we could do. Yeah, that's about as far as it goes. But I always remember enjoying being out there and just being sat here with
exactly. Yeah, we said as soon as we rocked up in the car, we got out, and I think you did what all of us anglers do, which is a sign that it's something you want to be doing, is that you go out of the car and just
and just took it in and sort of
the fresh air, the quiet nature of where we are.
Yeah,
of course we're here to catch, but that is what a lot of people go fishing for.
I think it's part of it, isn't it? I think that the part of it is that maybe sometimes you wouldn't catch, but as long as you've had the day here, sort of relaxing and chilling out and doing what you wanted to do.
Now, do you know how to cast out?
Nope.
So, it might be easy if you just walk and plop it where you are. And then you'll see on the reel there's that little metal ring that sort of flicks open.
Yep.
And then walk back to your seat, and then flick that bailine back over. That's it, let's check the clutch. All good. So what you're doing now is waiting for that float to dip under. I'm going to do the same on the right. And it's not a competition, but who's going to catch first?
Ooh, I reckon I've got a good chance.
There's a lot of bubbling in your side.
We've got, you've given me the better area, I think.
There's a lot of bubbles going up my end now as well.
Whether you're a seasoned angler or haven't picked up a rod in years or have never been fishing at all, I hope this video shows you just how joyful and accessible angling can be for everyone.
That's a better fish again. Oh, you got a little bream. Right, I get the little net. Yep. Little nibble.
Anybody think they knew that you were the fisherman?
There we go. Something exciting. Oh, it's come off again. I'm having a mare. In a bit. Ooh, that's a carp. Yeah, you got a carp on. Right, clutch set right. Yep. Cool. Told you know about it. Fine, you got really light line and a small hook, so. Okay. So I can play it too hard. Just keep it. That's what that is, do his thing. You knew about that straight away, didn't you? You certainly did. It was a bit of a shock. Good fun, eh?
Absolutely brilliant. I think no, he's still there. He's still going.
I love your reaction. Ooh. Bigger fish on.
Different to.
Yeah, look at the bend in that.
So yeah, 13-year-old me was playing a carp probably like this for the first time on that rod. Pull him out of it 'cause he's going to go towards the pillar. Ooh, where's he gone? Oh no!
Unbelievable.
Oh.
I thought that was going to be the one.
There wasn't much else you could do there.
So it's just gone right under there.
He was going for the platform.
That's
You had to give him one.
clever from the fish, isn't it? Well, I'll sit back down and I'll go again.
That is the classic case of the one that got away.
But you have to lose some before you can get some, I suppose, eh?
Oh no! But yeah, there's plenty more where that came from. So that rod you're using right there is actually the very first rod I got when I started fishing. So it's probably coming at 20 years old.
So there's a lot of history with this rod.
Yeah, and it's quite nice because that's what I learnt to do exactly what you're doing on.
Yeah.
And for it to still be getting used in that way, is it poetic, should we say?
It is.
Quite.
Yes. Oh, interesting.
And I actually got into fishing with a couple of my mates. They started going fishing most weekends.
Yep.
And it was actually a bit of a jealousy thing, to be honest. They were going fishing most weekends and I wasn't into fishing at the time. And the only way for me to see my mates on the weekend was to join them. So I started going fishing with them.
So it became a bit of a social thing because
Yeah.
everybody was fishing and you're out doing the same sort of thing.
Exactly. Oh, got a little bite there. I've got corn on now, so I might get a bigger fish. And so I started going with them. And I guess from day one, I realised just how fun fishing is.
Absolutely.
I've always been into my nature and outdoors, and I feel more peaceful when I am doing it. That's a bite. Oh, always feel more peaceful as you're already experiencing.
Oh, absolutely.
And the fact I'm still doing it some 20 years later shows that there's some merit in what fishing does for you, not just because I make these videos and whatnot, but
I think, I've only been here about half an hour now, but I already feel 100 times more relaxed than I did an hour before we got here. It's the surroundings and everything. And
yeah,
even what we're doing now, just with a little rod out like this and relaxing in the sun is
definitely.
It's ideal. It's absolutely perfect.
Oh, we've been chuckling off camera because there's a match on this lake. Some old boys opposite there are giving each other stick, and it's just, you get that with fishing. You've got people you've gone, that's a bite.
But I'm sure they've been...
Oh, is he taking your bait?
Yeah.
You were snoozing there.
I was.
Doing exactly this, but giving each other a stick and just all enjoying of all ages and things.
But I'm sure they've been doing it since that sort of... for a very long time together.
Definitely.
And that keeps them... Like you were talking about the social side of it, that keeps... They've got a purpose and a reason to sort of go and... Are we going fishing today? And yeah, I do like the camaraderie between them over there. It's good to listen to.
And I was actually up here yesterday doing a bit of filming before we got here today and having a bit of a recce. And there was a family here that were over from Australia. And complete coincidence, there's a couple of lads that were there. I think they were 8 and 10, never fished before. And I offered to give them a hand, try and help catch something. And what was great, in the space of about 15 minutes, I was able to get both of these lads their very first carp, and seeing that raw excitement, hopefully that sowed a seed with them. Even though it's their first visit over from Australia, could be 2 new anglers joining the banks back home.
Is that your first card? What are we netting? Yeah. There we go. Pull right and go to the weeds. You're in. Get there. Well done.
Oh, he's actually quite nice in the shade, isn't it?
Yeah, we needed a breather. We need a breather from that sun today because that's been unreal.
It's been a scorcher now. This morning we've spent quite a bit of time using the float. Good fun catching nothing bigger than our finger, really.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
And the classic case of the one that got away, which we're pretty sure was a carp. It was quite clearly, I said to you, only a few minutes before, you'll know when you hook a carp because it goes off a bit more than what we've been catching. And unfortunately, the one that got away, but we're seeing plenty on the top, aren't we?
There's so many out there, and just walking around this lake here and doing a bit of feeding, it's just, yeah, there's a lot out there, it looks like. We'll see later on. I'm not gonna jinx it, but hopefully, yeah.
Well, we've got some bread to use, and I think that's going to be the one. Another one just took off the top right there.
Yeah.
But before, obviously, we were chatting on the way here. You're saying the reason you want to get into fishing, as in like a lot of people, is sort of a break from everything. What is it exactly you're doing? Why you want to see fishing?
For my sins, I'm a pub landlord. and I've been for the last 3 years. Sort of grew up in pubs as well, so kind of know what the culture's like. But it's a lot every day. It's a lot of, as much as I love the people, there's a lot of people every day, and it's a lot of talking, there's a lot of interaction, there's a lot of socialising all the time. And what I'm finding with this is obviously coming off of that sort of being there in a pub situation compared to being here is it's silent.
Yeah.
I suppose as well I can kind of choose if and when I would like to have a chat with some of the other anglers that are here, which is nice, and everyone has been welcoming and that sort of thing. But at the same time, you can sort of just sit on your swim or your pitch and get away with your thoughts and just relax.
And we were saying earlier when we're playing fish, to one point we were both just completely zoned in on our own floats, kind of forgetting that we were there fishing together and filming stuff. It was just focused on what we're doing. That's I think what a lot of people take from fishing is that you can just go to the rest of the world.
But like you said, when I was sort of when I got over the shock factor of actually thinking that I've got a carp on the rod, it was literally just me and that rod and trying to then concentrate. And there was not you couldn't. It was like you were zoned in. You couldn't feel anything around you. It was literally just you and that rod and that carp and trying to play it and seeing if you had a chance of sort of getting it in and being sort of an amateur, not sort of knowing what I was doing. That I think almost made it a bit more exciting. Definitely. I was like, should I do this? Should I do that? And obviously he outsmarted me. So fair play to the
well, that's wild too. 1-0 to the carp.
Oh yeah.
We are seeing a lot swimming around now, and we now know the reason to get into fishing. What it does for you, the next thing to do is land that next carp.
Yeah.
So I think let's get it.
Let's go.
Today has been an absolute scorcher, so I'm taking a few minutes just to chill out in the shade. And note that word chill, because as you know, this whole video is under the umbrella of License to Chill, which is an environment agency campaign to get you guys on the bank. Simply put, get your fishing license and you can fish not only legally, but all of that money that's made through that helps support the surroundings that you're in. If you're going fishing, odds are you love your environment, you love the wildlife, and that's what the money helps to support. The banks, the well-kept swims, the wildlife that's surrounding the areas that you're fishing, everything goes towards helping that and keeping the places that we love to fish in the condition that we want to see them in. I renewed my license just the other day and it's super easy to do. I was actually sat watching TV whilst I got my phone up, input a few details, and as quick as that, a couple minutes later, I was all sorted, ready to fish for another year. Oh, to the left, here we go. Get ready. Yes. Told you to get one eventually. Clutch is good. Yeah, there we go. Keep tension on that line the whole time.
Okay.
Clutch is set, so if it wants to run, it will.
Okay. So just keep it tight like that, yeah? Start winding in, or?
Yeah, when the rod gets sort of flat, just pull it down and back up. There we are, I said we get one. Don't lose this one.
Oh, don't say that.
No, the line's a bit stronger on this setup, so if you need to give it a bit more stick, you can. It's exciting though, isn't it, seeing them take the bread.
Unbelievable. He takes comfort on that side then. Don't really... don't go in there again. Doing the old trick.
Like I said, you can give it a bit more stick, so if you need to. Feel good?
Yeah, I do. I just don't want it to go. It keeps going. Oh no.
Yeah, he's right, it's coming away. You'll find those margins aren't actually as bad as they look on the surface. Look at this. That's a nice fish for now.
He's fighting, isn't he?
They know about these platforms.
They
aren't stupid.
Don't want to be caught, does it? Oh. Oh. It's going again. Look at this.
You'll know when he's done because he hit the surface and go on his side and sort of wallow towards the net.
Okay.
He's not there yet, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, angry little thing. Right, that's it. Now walk back a bit. Keep that line tight. And he's in.
Come on.
Your first carp.
Get in there. Oh, wow. Oh. I know it's not big, but look at the fight on that.
Yeah, they fight hard.
It's unreal. How did the boys get the bigger ones in?
High five.
Thank you, mate. Thank you very much.
Put your hands underneath. One hand there.
Yeah.
Smile. Lift a bit more.
And there we have it.
And there we have it.
Carp.
The first one.
Happy days.
Happy. Thank you very much.
You
Look at
landed
that.
This one.
Magic. Pardon?
You landed this one.
I did land this one. It was tough. It was tough. I wasn't expecting the fight, but we got there. We got there, and we've landed it. First one ticked off.
Yeah, good job. There's
Thank
plenty
you.
more to come, I think.
Thank
so.
you.
Well done. You got to kiss them, by the way.
I'm all right.
You're going to pass on that one, are
I'm
you?
gonna pass on that one.
Well, I think it's safe to say you've had the full experience of fishing. We caught some tiddlers, you hooked a carp and lost a carp.
Yeah.
That got you itching to land
We're
one.
still talking about that, are we?
We then landed the carp, which redeemed yourself.
We can talk about that one.
And we've then spent the last couple of hours chasing shadows, catching nothing, which is pretty much fishing in a nutshell in one day.
I've had a bit of all of it today, haven't I? We've had a bit of all of it. I've absolutely loved it. Thank you very much. I've had a great day, and it won't be the last time, I can assure you. This has set me off now. This has got me going. Do you know what it was? I think before you start, you're a little bit nervous, especially about going on the bank yourself and maybe not looking like you know what you're doing. But just being able to come out today and get a few tips, it gives you a little bit of confidence to think that you could come out here and have a go yourself. And I don't see why not. And that's the reason I think more people are getting into it, what have you, just because it's just amazing. You just come out here, you relax, and you get the chance to catch some fish as well.
Oh, talking of which, we've
That's
just a little bit.
that.
It's probably not going to go off because the last few hours has time to knock it on the head to hear home. But it's nice to see that, considering this is probably one of your first main fishing years,
Yeah.
you're also the keep going
Yeah, of
type
course.
thing. But both of us have commitments to go back to. I've got a daughter to put to bed, you've got a pub to run.
Yeah, sadly, I've got to go and take over there, so we better get back, I suppose.
Well, so give you more of an incentive to get back out on the bank. Of course, you've had your rod license covered for today, but I'm going to be covering your rod license for the rest of the year.
Thank you.
So get
Amazing.
yourself fishing.
I will.
You've got some mates that are into fishing, so
I have.
I'll be pestering them.
I certainly have.
Thank you for coming out.
Thank you very
with
much.
me, and I'm glad you enjoyed the day.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
And remember, pick up your fishing license so you can enjoy a day like this, whether you're going with a friend, a YouTuber that makes a Facebook comment, or maybe just go to your local tackle shop, find out what it's all about and get yourself started. It really is as simple as getting your license and going fishing. To get your fishing license, head over to gov.uk/fishing licenses.